All right, Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS. All right, everything's, pretty much right in our face. They've set up their system, which they've been set up. They're just bringing it out now. The CBDC, everything's been set up for them to invade your body with their technology, and to make you pretty much subservient to everything that they put out here for us. And they're doing these things because, the power is in their hand. Job 9:24, the world is given into the hand of the wicked, and they are the wicked, and they're showing why they are the wicked, because they're trying to play the Most High. They're trying to play God. And they're doing things, to their own destruction, because these things are not going to work ultimately. It's ultimately going to fail, and it's going to fail miserably by destruction, by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah destroying everything that they've worked for a long time now, since they've gotten the power back during the Renaissance. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:4, and it says, start at 3, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the son of destruction." And this man has been revealed. The man of sin has been revealed by way of his policies, by way that he pollutes the earth, by way everywhere he goes, death follows him, and blood is shed. Blood is everywhere he goes, blood is spilled, and that's how he gets off, by the suffering, and pain of people around the world. That's how he gets off. He gets off by he's bloodthirsty. We all know Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. 2 Thessalonians 2:3 again, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God." He put himself above the Most High. He came out and said that there's no need for God anymore. There's no need for the Most High anymore, because all power is in their hand. That's pretty much what they're saying, but they don't understand. They don't get. They're too arrogant to see that the power that they have is given to them by Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All that power that they've got over the years has been given to them, and is also going to be stripped away from them by Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Verse 4 again, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God." And he's sitting in his temple right now, showing himself as God, or he believed that he is God, by way of him trying to invade your body with his technology and coming down with these unrighteous decrees and telling you that this is what you're going to do and you're going to love it. And pretty much there's nothing that we can do about it other than turn to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Come back to who you are, But, they're going to continue on. Things are going to get bad. Things are going to get terrible. Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. Because those of you that accept this thing are going to be completely destroyed also. Going to be destroyed right with him in America, burned right along with him, along with all this wickedness that's this place has polluted the earth with. But you being an Israelite, you will be restored in the kingdom of heaven. You will receive your mercy by being born in the kingdom of heaven. Things are coming to a head. We're here. There's not much more left to see, but the things that we are going to see are going to be monumental in the whole scheme of things. The MOTB, our Lord coming back, you know, Jacob's trouble, famine. We have a few things left to see before we get out of here. Revelation 13 and 16, and it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And again, that technology is here. All these digital currencies that are popping up all over the earth. You know, China has one. These different countries in Europe are working on it. Babylon the Great America has it. So everybody's going to be touched. No matter what country you're in, you're going to, you know, have to make a decision on whether you're going to take it or not. The best decision to make is to not take it and suffer and pray and have faith and hope that you're going to be saved out of it. And these scriptures let us know that this is not going to last forever. The days are sped up for our sakes. The days have been sped up for us so that this could hurry up and happen, you know, and we have to have patience and we have to believe that this is going to happen. If you don't believe, then there's nothing that you can get out of it. You have to believe. That's the first thing you have to do, is believe. And by that belief, your faith is going to be built. By that belief, you know, everything, you're going to learn patience. And then you're going to start to hope. And that hope is going to come. You're going to learn to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai also. All those ingredients, hopefully, is going to lead to salvation. Hopefully, I'm one of those people. You know. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So he's coming down. He set everything up. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. We have all the clues here to let us know what we're dealing with, and we can clearly see it in our face. That barcode system that he put, that he has out here, that has been out here. That line in the front and one in the middle, and that double line in the front, double line in the middle, and the double line at the end, it adds up 666. It is 666, and he's trying to brand you with this number, trying to brand you with his technology, so that he may have complete control over you, you know. But, you know, everybody's not going to take what he has to offer. All right, this is Revelation 14 and 9, because there is a penalty for taking this, and it's pretty much destruction. Revelation 14 and 9, and it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. In the presence of the Lamb, you're going to be tormented with that nuclear fire. You're going to burn, and it's going to happen in the presence of our Lord and the angels. They're going to be looking down at this place getting destroyed, and they're going to be destroying also. They're going to see this place on fire. They're going to see this place looking like a lake of fire, and there's nothing that's going to save you out of that fire. The only thing that's going to save you out of that fire is when it stops, because that fire is going to burn bright and hot, and the smoke is going to go up forever, which is a long time. You know, the Most High is not playing games when it comes to these prophecies, because a lot of prophecies have happened and more prophecies are on the way. You know, so there's a decision, if you're an Israelite, that you're going to have to make in these last days. All right. I'm going to go to the book of Job 21 and 20. And it says, his eyes shall see. Let me go up a little bit. Start at I'll start at 16, Job 21 and 16. It says, lo, their good is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me. And we see that happening right now. We see how the counsel of the wicked is operating in the earth as we speak. They're doing things to prevent them, and they're doing things to provoke Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to anger. And that indignation is about to be displayed with their destruction. You know, they completely want to do away with the Most High as if that's even possible. And that goes to show you how really crazy these people are, to believe that they can just do what they want to do and make Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua null and void in the whole scheme of things. You know, these things that they desire to happen is just not going to work in the whole scheme of things. Verse 17 says, how oft is the candle of the wicked put out, and how oft cometh their destruction upon them? The Most High distributeth sorrows in his anger. In this place, many sorrows are coming to this place. Many sorrows are coming to America by way of more pestilence, by way of famine, of destruction, you name it. It's coming here. Things that we've never seen before, things that we can't even describe, is coming to this place to help usher in its destruction, ultimate destruction by way of nuclear fire. Verse 18, it says, they are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carried away. The wicked always goes down. The wicked always is done away with. You know, the people that have ruled in wickedness. You know, everything that happens during a time of a wicked man, anytime they rule, they always get taken out. They never rule for a very long time. Their start has an end date. Look at all the kingdom has their kingdom has a start date and an end date. Salaki. Just look at all the kingdoms that have been on the earth that have defied Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Ultimately, they were put down. The only people that are going to rule forever are the Israelites, under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, of course, with David as their king, as our king. Hopefully, I'm of those that's going to inherit the kingdom of heaven. I can only hope. You know, the only kingdom that's going to last forever is the kingdom of heaven. You know, again, under the rulership of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You know, that's the only kingdom that's going to go on and on and on and on. You know, for forever and ever and ever and ever. Verse 19, the Most High layeth up his iniquity for his children, and rewardeth him, and he shall know it. And these people that are alive today, the house of Edom, the tabernacles of Edom, they're going to pay for what their forefathers did, because they are their forefathers. You know, all of the atrocities that they have yet to be punished for, all the way from the beginning, they're going to receive their punishment, you know, soon. And they're receiving a part of their punishment by way of this word going out, this truth being spread throughout the earth. Esau has been made bare. Everything that he's up to has been exposed. And if you're ignorant to what's going on in the earth right now, you just want to be ignorant. You know, like you're willfully being ignorant, because things are right in your face. Nothing is being hid anymore. They're out in the open telling you what they're going to do. They're telling you that they have the technology to put into your body Neuralink, you know, these different digital currency. All this technology is right in our face, you know, that the scriptures told us about, that the scriptures tell us about, tell us to stay away from this stuff, you know, and they're going to pay for the things that they do. Verse 20 says, his eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink the wrath of the Almighty. And they're seeing their destruction by way of this truth going out. They're seeing the beginning stages of their destruction. You know, they know that they're going to be put out. They're not ignorant to the fact that there's an Almighty. They know this, but they think that they could, how can I put it, go around the Most High and just kick him out of what he created and do their own thing. And that's not possible. That's not possible. All the thoughts that are in their mind come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. How the scriptures tell you, man's goings are of the Lord. I think it's Proverbs 20 and 24. And it says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? And they believe that their goings primarily come from their own thoughts, come from their own, you know, it's come from them. But everything they're doing is just a process that the Most High has going on the earth to show his power, you know, to make himself famous in the earth again. And he's beginning to. He's famous in the earth because this word has went out, and they try to act like they haven't heard the name Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. When this name is spoke many a times every day on the World Wide Web, on YouTube or TikTok or whatever platform you have, those names are here and they're here to stay. They're not; those names are not going anywhere because those are the true powers that rule. Yahweh rules everything. He's over all of this. He's the reason why things happen the way they do. Because why? The earth was created for his purpose. The earth was created for his purpose, not the purpose of man. It was created for his pleasure, you know, not for the pleasures of man. We don't have to understand why things happen the way they do. We just know that it happens for a good reason, you know, and they're going to understand that in the kingdom of heaven. All of this is a buildup for that great day. And things are going to continue to get worse and worse. Because when you start seeing people putting that technology under their skin on a major, large scale, things are going to be bad then, you know. So without continuing to ramble, I'm going to go back to Job 21 and 20. And it says, his eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. These people in power now are going to drink of the wrath of the Almighty by way of their destruction, by way of 1,000-year hard labor, 1,000-year bondage, and then ultimately to be destroyed. So they're going to drink everything the Most High has in that cup for them. You know? I'm going to go from there to the book of Psalms 11 and 6. And it says, upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and in horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. And when they drink of that cup, man, it's gonna be unbearable, but they're gonna bear it because the Most High, you know, has set it up for them to bear it, for them to go through all the things that they're going to go through the same way the 12 tribes of Israel went through what we went through. Jeremiah 49 and 12. And it says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?" Yeah, these devils are not going to go unpunished for what they've done. They're not going to go unpunished for the things that they've set up. They're not going to go unpunished for all the things that they've done all throughout history. You know, and that punishment begins with them being taken out of power, with their world ending and our world beginning, with them going into hardcore bondage. They're going to get double for what they did to our people. They're going to get double for everything that they've done. You know, going on, "Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." You know, these things are coming upon these people, you know, and it's coming upon them fast. Go to the book of Jude in verse 7. And it says, "Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh," same things they're doing now. These things are happening right here in Babylon the Great and throughout the earth, in European countries. "And are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire." They was an example of what not to do, an example of what would happen if you do it. And America has done that times a million. So this place is going to have the greatest destruction ever. You know, you're not going to be able to recognize this place when the destruction hits this place in its perfection. So things are moving fast, and the reason why you're not going to be able to recognize this place, you know, Isaiah 14 and 23, and it says, "I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts." And sweeping it with that besom of destruction is fire sweeping across this place, destroying everything in its path, right along with the angels and Yahweh Shai putting in work also with the fire coming out of their chariots. You know, this place is going to be destroyed with a perfect destruction. You know, and it's right around the corner. I'm gonna get one more. Revelation. Go back to Revelation 14 and 11, and it says, "And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name." So if you take this, what they have set up for the whole world to take, you're pretty much showing that you have no faith. You're showing that you are telling the Most High, Yahweh, that Esau, Edom, and these other governments that are around the world are your true God. That's what you're saying. You're telling Yahweh that he can do nothing for you if you accept this technology in your flesh. And I need not go over the punishment for that again, because it's quite evident what's going to happen to you. You know, so with that said, shalom.